Okay, I'm here. It's in the alley. Are you sure? Okay, if you say so. Hey guys, I'm Tim, your real estate expert with my brokerage. Today I'm with
Ian Goldenberg Insurance.
And we are here at the pharmacy with
Chad Smith, with the Mad Mexican in the back, hidden alley, the pharmacy.
Okay, so with the pharmacy, let's talk why the name pharmacy.
So this building was built in 1890, I think, in 1902, but it was J.F. Lee, I think. And then eventually became Lee King. So this area back here was actually where they kept all the drugs back here.
The good stuff.
And the front was everything else they had. So this was the storage room for the pharmaceutical drugs.
So the pharmacy, and the correct name for this is a speakeasy.
It's a speakeasy, so you'll access it through the alley. You're not allowed to come through the Mad Mexican, so you'll come through the alley. There's a door that Tim and them came through. There'll either be a code or ring a doorbell, and Sam, our bartender, will let you in. It'll seat 30 people. And even if you're standing up, I want it to be 30 people in here. So everybody that's in here has an option to sit down.
Okay.
Which is the neatness of it. Small, quaint. Sam will know who you are once you order a drink, and so it's not like some of the other establishments that you're 3 or 4 deep trying to get a drink, different bartenders. It's one bartender, and once she makes your drink one time, she knows exactly what you want.
Well, Ian and I was here for your soft opening. Was that what you call it? Soft opening?
Yes.
And it was packed wall to wall.
It was crazy.
And in one night, you said you had.
There was over 300 people to come through that door that Wednesday night, and that was just via sending some text messages out to just customers. I say customers / friends. I always tell people that. So our customers are our friends. So I sent that out, and it was great showing. We're blessed to live in a great town.
What was your impression, Ian, when you come here? You were here when I got here. He was here. He was early.
I think he was the last one to leave.
So he locked it.
Don't say that. I've been waiting. I had a clothing store here for a while, and it was always part of my vision to have something like this in downtown Newnan. So when I heard that Chad and Angie were doing it, I thought it was a great idea. And now seeing it be put in place, the names couldn't be more perfect. The location couldn't be more perfect. I just think it's just going to add to the draw for downtown.
When I first come through the door, it was like, 'cause I'd seen a little bit of it because about every other week, Chad would be like, check this out. I eat here about 3 times a week. So I'd come in and look, and I could see the progress of the bar and the progress of the decorations and the furniture and all this stuff. So to see it come to life, like my favorite thing with it is it's not a normal, let's pretend like a speakeasy is the same as a bar.
Right.
It's not, but for sake, it's not your normal bar.
No, it's not.
You don't have normal drinks. It's not like, it's sort of like a very classic.
Yes.
Is that how you?
And that's what we're wanting to make it classic. I think I'm 51 and I'm probably the oldest one in here, but the older you get, the fewer people you want to be around.
That is the truth.
It's the truth. And so the people that you want to be around are people that you hang out with or people that you might do business with. And that's what this, I think, is going to do very well for Newnan, because Tim can call me or Ian can call and say, hey, I got 5 clients coming into town. Can you save me a spot? We talk to Sam, get you a spot. You come in. You don't have to fight talking. And we've got music back here, which will be a little, smooth jazz. And it's quaint. It's like you're sitting at your house. But you don't have to make your own drinks. Sam will be making drinks for you, and we'll be taking care of them.
And even as crowded as it was, the vibe,
which is really neat.
That was phenomenal, because it was like, I don't do well with crowds. Just because from my past, I don't do well with crowds. So I never felt uncomfortable. I never felt uneasy. It was It was a friendly the entire time.
And that's what same with the restaurant. People eat with us. There's Mexican restaurants everywhere, but people come to eat with us because when you walk through that door, they usually speak to you. And I know they do you all the time. We've got great employees. I want that vibe back here. When you walk in to the door, it's small enough that Sam can say, "Hey, Ian, hey, Tim, you want your normal?" And it's like cheers, and you kind of know everybody that comes around, and the clientele we want. You can look from the decor what we're looking for, and we're hoping people will come try us out. I think it'd be cool. The 30 people, when 5 people leave, and like I was telling you earlier, that it's open container downtown. So if you want a drink, grab one from the Mad Mexican up front, kind of walk around. When you get that text or the email saying it's available, then come on back here and enjoy your time.
And I tell everybody, Mad Mexican is one of my go-to places downtown. And I tell them it's cheers.
It is.
I walk in, whoever's at the front, they speak to me, they know me. The line cooks speak to me, they know me, and it's phenomenal service through in and throughout. I know you're a regular at the Mad Mexican too, correct?
Absolutely.
What was your interpretation of the vibe when you was here?
I think Chad nailed it as to not only what his goal was, but what he landed on, and that's the fact that it's not a bar. Yeah. It's not a location where you can go and yes, there's no live music, there's no rumbling and tumbling going on, there's none of that nonsense. It's for people that just want to go out and maybe catch a drink or take a couple clients and have a conversation, but are looking for not to fall into all that nonsense.
And there's a lot of people in town, I'm sure judges, even some police officers or firemen that feel like they can't go out and drink a drink in public because scrutiny, let me take a photo of you and post it on Facebook. You come back here and you're amongst your friends and you can have a drink and you don't have the eyes looking down on you, that's our attorney in town. He shouldn't be drinking like that around people. So you'll be able to come back here and have a drink without that scrutiny, which I think will be nice.
What I feel when this will be a place that I come before my dinner plans or after my dinner plans. It's like it'll be a part of my plans instead of coming just to eat, coming just to like a bar. This will be a part of it because this embodies the experience that I want to have when I go out on the weekend.
Yeah, that's the same way as us. And we're going to do that in Newnan, downtown Newnan, without having to drive to Peachtree City or Atlanta or wherever we would typically go. This will be the spot to come. And
I appreciate that. I do not like driving to Atlanta.
I don't either.
And like you said, you can now, if you need to do business before you eat, you can come here, handle some conversations, have a couple of drinks, and not have to try to do it over 10. Have to try to balance everybody listening, everybody watching. You can do it before, you can do it after, and not get caught up in all the nonsense again. I know I keep saying that, but it's tucked away, and that's what speakeasies are for. That's how they were created. That's what they're intended for.
What is something that you want the community to know about this, or what are they looking for? What's happening in the future here?
Well, hopefully this will be just, like you said, a go-to spot before you go eat dinner. Eventually, we're going to add some appetizers, some finger stuff, and a really, really nice dessert to where people can come. Like you said, this is not a place to come hang out for 2 or 3 hours like you would at a bar. This is a place that you would come and have a drink before you go out to eat dinner and then go, hey, we're going to come back over and have another drink, which is cool. And this is just the vibe for downtown Newnan. I'm from Newnan. I'm 51 years old. My family's had the Redneck Gourmet for 32 years. My brother's over there. We love this town. I mean, there's a reason why I graduated from college and moved back to Newnan. And to put this in this little town to be different is really, really unique for us. And I hope that what we give out front, we'll do the same back here on just a higher end. It'll be just a little bit different. So,
how do I find out more about the pharmacy?
So I think Angie, you can look it up on our Facebook page for the Mad Mexican, but I think she has a Facebook page called The Pharmacy that you can like. And so we'll put events and stuff coming up because we're only going to be open Monday through Saturday right now. So Sunday Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to do some wine tastings, some bourbon tastings. We're going to do different stuff back here. I mean, Tim might say, I want to have a meeting back here, and we do some finger foods, and he might want to do a specialty drink. This will be the spot to have a meeting back here for, 30 of your employees that work for, I don't know if you call them employees, but people that work for you to come back here and hang out, which is kind of neat. Other than fighting at a different restaurant for a table, for space, for everything.
It can be heard.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I appreciate what you're doing for Newnan because I think this is much needed, and I'm definitely going to be back here. And I do want to talk to you about having my meeting here. So
We're good. We can do that.
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you.
I'm happy you did this.
again, I appreciate you being with me.
Thanks for having me.
Chad, I always appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Thank
sure I'll
you.
see you tomorrow for red beans and
Or red beans and rice.
Hey guys, this is Tim with my brokerage. Remember, who you work with matters. Have a great day.